you introduce yourself, please, in context of the project?
Thanks. I'm Anne Gilman. I founded and ran for years one of the first property management companies in the UK in Leicester, the accommodation agency, which I sold many years ago, but it's still running today. I've also renovated properties in the UK and in France, and I trained with Brighton Permaculture Trust. They're kind of the Earthship branch of this work.
Okay, and what actually is this concept, this goal of this project and the project itself?
The goal of the project is to teach people how to build an eco-home that's affordable, that's lasting, that's ethical, and is very beautiful.
What's the purpose of the fundraiser?
The purpose of the fundraiser is that I have saved every penny for the last 18 months, and I've got £8,000 in the bank. But the land I've chosen in Portugal is on a lake and it's perfect for training. That is €15,000 plus legal costs, and it needs clearing and it needs fencing. So that's approximately, we need about another £10,000 to do that.
Oh, I see.
So that's to get the training centre set up with a place to train in a beautiful space on a lake, and have it bought and paid for and fenced. Then the next stage will be the advertising, the publicity, the bringing people in to train.
Okay. And when would you expect to be teaching people?
Next summer.
Summer 2020?
Summer 2020. The thing with England, if you train in England, the thing about training in England is you can work from March to October, and then from October till March you can't really work because the weather doesn't allow and it's outside work. You can just imagine after a day's hard work just jumping in the lake and things.
That sounds perfect to me. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
And my real commitment is to bring it into the mainstream so people can actually consider it for themselves. Having a family home without the anxiety that mortgages bring, that big mortgages bring. I mean, we're talking about if someone had a loan, minimum compared. So with the job market being the way it is, there's less and less jobs, more and more automation, that people can relax about their future. The biggest part of eco-building is team. Is your families get closer, communities grow, people work with each other. The closeness that you feel with those people.
And what inspires you?
Freedom. Taking the anxiety out of life for families.
Anne, I was surprised and shocked to learn from you that something like 120 or more people are evicted every day onto the streets in the UK. Is this really true?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the statistics are online. Anybody can look them up. They're official statistics. And that 120 is only through the court system. And the court system works 5 days a week. So that's 600 people a week officially being put onto the streets, just evicted from their homes and become homeless. We need to be aware of, because the social implications are huge. It is a concern.
And why are you doing this?
We're doing it because industry and commerce are becoming more and more automated. We've got algorithms, we've got robots taking over jobs. And this means less and less employment.
So how are people going to pay the mortgage or the rent? And how can you guys help them?
What we can do is bring a new context into eco-building, and that is people building homes, family homes, that they can actually afford. Isn't having £500,000 mortgage, like that sort of thing. And particularly because they don't know how they're going to pay it. Because in the future you're taking on 25, 30 years. So we exist to help free young people from excessive mortgage debt by inspiring, by educating and by teaching how to build affordable eco-homes.
Why are people going to want to make or buy these houses rather than just like buying or renting a normal house? Like what's going to make them more inclined to do that?
First of all, it's like people can't afford homes. So if you think that things are getting worse, there's less and less jobs. People say, where are they going to get the money from? And if you don't pay your rent or your mortgage, you get put out on the street. There's something very magical about making something yourself. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And when I was training, when I actually built my first straw bale house, 20 of us built that house. We were like so moved. We loved it. And we had to take it down after we built it. And nobody wanted to take it down because we all loved it. That energy that you put in is a very special love. Instead of having too much money to pay all the time and you don't know how you're going to do it, people start getting upset, arguing, falling out. They don't have time to play, they don't have any energy to have fun together. So if you people have got a small mortgage or a small loan to pay back because you've bought your land, then you build your house out of clay or straw or wood, those things, and if you want to build a bit more onto it in 2-3 years' time, then you build a bit more onto it. It's about families staying together. And if people are working every hour and they're not seeing each other, they don't have any time to play together.
Yeah.
And to have something that you can afford that isn't causing you a lot of anxiety seems to me a better idea than having something that you don't know you can keep, you don't know how you're going to pay for it. I mean, I think that's why a lot of young people don't even think about buying a house. So you could say, well, why don't people just rent a house? Loads of people rent all over the world. You can rent, but you still got to pay the rent. Build your own home on your own little bit of land, and that place is yours. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
If you feel inspired, please support this project. It's about our young people, it's about family life, it's about family values, it's about affordable homes, eco-homes. And it's up for us then to be responsible about what can we do about it. And this is my contribution, and I'm prepared to give everything I have to it. Thank you.